Hello, good morning. My name is Biachi Ndidi Anointing. I'm a writer. I am a development worker, an actor, and a foodie. Thank you. Okay, these are the three poems I really love the most. I love other poems, but these are my favorite poems because they've really inspired me into writing and into poetry. The first poem is Homeless, Not Hopeless by Sola, Owonibi. The reason why I liked this poem is because it was the first poetry I was introduced to in secondary school. Prior to that time, I was told that poetry is hard, boring, and when I saw poems like the ones written by William Shakespeare, I didn't even bother reading it. I just concluded it was hard. But reading Homeless, Hopeless, I was really inspired and I really enjoyed it. So let me read it. It said, "We are the natives of the street, holed up under bridges. We are necessary. We are part of our existence, major fragments of the globe. As the day chameleons tonight, you slum in the warmth of your bed and the heat of loved ones. We also embrace the cozy cardboard beds laid on stinks. As the night ingests us with cold breeze and endurance, we sleep and dream. We have conferences with the indigenous of the exclusive world. When it is day, in bundle we pack our belongings and move on with our days, standing, kneeling, and bending to beg for hands just for the day, necessary part of your society, translators of our dreams, carriers of our bodies, angels we open gates of your blessings. We are the lack that take your lack. We are homeless, not hopeless. This make us ray at the hereafter, when death opens the gates to the second phase." Like I said, it's one of my favorite poems because I could relate everything with it, the beggars, poverties, and the fact that people give alms to beggars with the anticipation to earn blessings from God. My second poem is one of my favorite spoken word artists, favorite poet, Andrea Gibson. Andrea Gibson. I really love her poems, and this poem is Instead of Depression. Try calling it hibernation. Imagine the darkness as a cave in which you will be nurtured by doing absolutely nothing. Hibernating animals don't even dream. It is okay if you can't imagine. Spring, sleep through the alarm of the world. Name your hopelessness, a quiet hollow, a place you go to heal. Then you dug, sweetheart, instead of a grave. So this poem is all about depression, but how to overcome depression. I think in everyone's creative life, that at this point you just feel like you are hibernating. You feel like things are just passing through you. You don't want to wake up. Deadlines are running through. You just don't want to do anything. But instead of digging a grave like her last line, you just dig a dung and you try to heal. For somebody like me that left the creative space for a while, her poem just sounds like a reassurance that, okay, take this process, heal and get through it. Then come back to being yourself, not digging a grave. Then the third poem is, of course, one of the favorite poets I love, Niyi Osundare. I love his poems, I love his pidgin poem, and I think Niyi Osundare performed his pidgin poem for me at the last Savage event in Abuja. So this poem is all about NEPA, and of course, if you're in Nigeria, you should know NEPA. So he said, "Dark nights, hot days, you spoil our fun and ruin our place. The fridge is warm, the stove is cold, hunger is in the house, it's strong and bold. You come and go, you go and come, unsure, unstable like a Disney bomb, a bright sojourner, then a yellow candle. At darkest fear you hardly candle. Sweat at work, sweat in the homes, in churches and in mosques, and their towers and domes. Factories go without a home. The cost of your darkness is a pretty sum. Our books unread, homeworks undone. Though we stay awake till the dark dawn. NEPA, oh NEPA. Some say you rhyme with leper. In your dark we glow, we grope. It is hard to cope." So this poem, of course, it might have double meaning or other, but for a layman like I, it's all about NEPA. The fact that we don't have constant light, and recently the grid keeps collapsing and the rest. So So many homeworks undone. Wherever you go, you sweat. The fridge, instead of giving coldness, is giving hotness. So I also have a poem, one in my soon to be published chapbook. We knew how to laugh. That's the title of the poem. We are toasted into palms for a better taste. The crispier, the best. Our hands clapped for other things. Short laughter, songs to beating of drums. We knew lyrics of happiness. Yes, our hands could do more. Painted with stories, giggling and blushing. We dances to the gaze of the moon. We had a life. The girl from the street walks with us, each with language of stories, our steps singing on dust. We were alive. We can dance for joy. Our eyes can reject songs of sorrow. We can clap, but when you name us, you told us to retell our story, knitting our pains on each laughter, for we only lived yesterday, for we knew what life was. Thank you. My name is Biachi Ndidi Anointing, and these are the poems I love. Thank you.